invited you because we have a little contest going on amongst the business partners. So, please do that. Also, any questions that you may have, you may want to write them down in case you forget, or after the presentation, unmute your mic or write your question and put it into the chat. So I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Marcy Thomas, One Star Director. My other co-host is Miss Sasha, our business partner, Sasha Roberts. And the person that is in charge for the presentation part is Miss Tanya Evans Barnes. She is a one-star director. She has been over 26, 27 different trips and still more to come. She uses her club membership to the max. And when I tell you, she talks to everybody, anywhere, every day, anytime. Okay. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you one-star director, Miss Tanya Evans Barnes.
Well, thank you so very much, Marcy, for that awesome introduction. Once again, I am Tanya Evans Barnes. I am a one-star director in this amazing company called TRAVORIUM that you are getting ready to hear about tonight. I am a wife, a mother. I'm also a grandmama, a glam mama. Yes, I am. And I'm originally from Cleveland, but I reside in North Carolina. I've served my country, so travel ain't nothing but a thing to me. Not only have I served my country, I've driven trucks over the road for 16 years. So I've traveled a lot, but not as much, doing a lot of vacations. So when God blessed me with this business right here called TRAVORIUM, look, it was just a no-brainer. So what y'all gonna hear tonight, be open-minded about it. Absorb the information. I'm just like every one of y'all on this screen when I first started, but I was in a really dark place. So I said, Lord, I know you got something better for me. I had just buried my son, and I was like, look, you better do something, or I'm going to be a serial killer. And I'm telling you, he gave me this business, and it saved not only my life, but the lives of so many others. So while I share my screen, we got some people in the waiting room. Come on in the room. I'm going to share my good old screen. And you know what? I thought that, nobody could do this. Please keep your cameras muted. But I thought, who other best to do this presentation but none other than our top money earner, Todd Strand, who made his first million in March of this year. He's going to present this information. Like Marcy said before, feel free to jot down any questions inside of the chat. I promise you we will get to each and every one at the end, but you got to stay to the end in order to win. So here we go. Can y'all hear me and see the screen okay?
Yes, we can.
All right, let's go.
All right, I'm going to welcome you guys to the TRAVORIUM. The entire company right there in one sentence. You can grow a travel company. During a global pandemic, obviously your travel deals are something out of this world. The leadership, everything's obviously in place, and that's what we have right now. By the way, that's a picture of our home office there in the bottom right-hand corner. Customer service in multiple languages. We've paid out millions and millions and millions of commissions all around the globe. Our CEO and founder and his lovely wife, Miss Adela, are world-class entrepreneurs. In fact, Mr. Hart was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year, Inc. magazine. So obviously an extraordinary person. His vision is to help people become travelpreneurs. Now, a travelpreneur is somebody who can travel the world at travel agent rates. Somebody who can travel the world for 70% off, pennies on the dollar. Somebody who can earn free travel credits and travel for free. That's unbelievable. My wife and I have been all over the world for virtually nothing. And then somebody who can earn money on their mobile phone, their laptop, in the single largest industry in the world, allowing them to do what they want, when they want, with whom they want, anytime they want. And again, people are just digging it. Now, again, travel, single largest industry in the world for a reason. It's the one thing everybody dreams of doing. In fact, if you just look at a list of the top 10 internet companies in the world, you'll see Amazon, Google, Facebook. I mean, these guys are making billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. We all know that. On the list of the top 10, you'll see both Priceline and Expedia. Now, at first glance, you're thinking, well, yeah, Todd, that makes sense. We see their commercials every 30 seconds. But if you deep dive, these guys do not own anything travel related. They don't own a hotel. They don't own a cruise line. They don't own a car rental agency, right? How are they making billions and billions and billions like Amazon and Google? Because what they do own is a monopoly. And I'm not even sure how that's legal, right? When you go to Expedia, let's assume you want to book travel, and you go to Expedia's website, right? You're on there doing your price shopping, right? Okay, looks good. No, I want to go, compare. So you head over to Orbitz, you're spending all this time and you're price shopping, then you go to hotels.com and Trivago and Travelocity and Hotwire, not knowing the entire time the same company owns every single one of those sites. They've bought them all up, making you think it must be a good deal. And when you get to book travel without all the markup, when you get to book travel at the travel agent rate, you're going to get juiced, because you're now going to see the vision of, wow, I can travel all kinds of places because it became affordable again. And let me just kind of give you that head-to-head comparison. Here's the Crystal Cancun Resort in Mexico. Their price $17.97, our price $11.48. Paradise Point Hotel, I mean, you're only here 3 nights and you're saving over $200 a night. But as good as all that is not what's caused us to boom. That's not what's caused us to spread to 63 countries. It's what I'm about to show you next. It's our Dreamcation platform where we can show anybody, anywhere, any budget, how to have not one, but multiple vacations per year. And the way the program works is you're going to earn points every single month based on your level of membership. Well, if you do the Platinum membership, our number one seller, you're going to have enough points within 4 months to go on this vacation right here for 7 nights, 8 days for nothing. Just trading your points and go. And oh, by the way, we have 2,000 resorts all over the world, every country, just like this, where you can also go. Now, what makes it more exciting is that we have a referral program, where if you tell 3 other people how they can save big time money on travel, and they get the same level of membership as you, your membership is now free, because you're earning more than you're spending. So now you're earning your points for free every month, and in 4 months, you have enough points to go on a free vacation. That's what's caused us to boom. And by the way, with these 2,000 resorts, some of them are studios, some are 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, some are full kitchens, dining rooms, living rooms, flat screen TVs, fireplaces. You have a jacuzzi tub in the master suite sometimes. That's the honeymoon suite. And we have our world tours. Now, a world tour is where a lot of us go to the same resort at the exact same time, which means you can go there and be incognito. Nobody knows you're there. Or you can plug in with like-minded people from all over the world, creating a unique experience you cannot purchase online. And again, we have world tours everywhere. I'm going to walk you through some of them. But again, when you see the pricing, you're going to be blown away, because keep in mind, if you tell 3 other people how to save big time money on travel, your points are free. And with those free points, you could go to Menorca, Spain, go to an all-inclusive resort, all the food, all the booze, 24-hour room service, unbelievable place for less money than the cost of a Motel 6. How about going to Cartagena, Colombia for $1, breakfast included? Going to Italy, Rome for $149. How about Montego Bay for $59 per person, all inclusive, everything? Going to Portugal, going to Budapest, going to Tenerife, where you get breakfast and dinner included. You have a room with a balcony, ocean view. 5 days, it's only $99 after you trade in your points. How about Phuket, Thailand for $1? You have a private cottage right on the beach for 7 days. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, Las Vegas, Nevada. This trip in New Orleans would cost you $4,200. If you book it the regular way, our price $399. How about going to Malaga, Spain? Again, breakfast and dinner included for $1. How about going to Morocco, Cozumel, Mexico, Dubai, 5-star, 5-diamond property? The breakfast alone is over $100 per day. You're going to be here for 6 days for $129. I took my grandkids on this trip last year to Punta Cana, out of this world. Going to Malta. We're going to Paris, France this year. Every room has a view of the Eiffel Tower. Athens, Greece. We have more world tours coming. World tours I haven't even shown you yet. And it all begins by simply deciding to become a partner in our company. It is a $49 licensing fee. It's going to get you your replicated website. You're getting multiple websites. Your ID number. We do the tracking. Everything's done for you. Then just select your level of membership. Do you want the $39 per month membership where I get the travel agent rates when I'm booking on the travel portal? Do you want to step up and get into the vacation club with our medium-sized membership? It's $129 down, $69 a month. It's going to get you 2 vacations per year by the time you factor in the free trip incentive that you get. And then we have our platinum, our number one seller. Here you're getting 3 trips per year. When you factor in the free trip incentive, with points left over, it's $249 down, $125 per month. Oh, by the way, you tell 3 other people, by the way, you're now earning more than you're spending. Something brand new we rolled out is our TRAVORIUM travel pack. This is for people who want to travel now. So I don't want to wait 4 months. I want to go now. So it's $9.99 and get you 1,200 points, load you up, get you on a trip right away. By the way, if you're going with business intent, like a lot of our reps do, well, it now becomes tax deductible. Get together with your own tax professionals, but $9.99 doesn't cost $9.99 when you get to write it off. It only costs $500 and something, right? So again, check with your tax pros. You can write off your house, spouse, kids, meals, travel, entertainment. This is about making money, not spending money, and you can now tap into our 10x compensation program. All of it, again, begins with telling 3, and that's what turbocharges the duplication. Because when you tell 3, you're earning your travel points for free. Well, guess what? Then your 3 tell 3, their 3 tell 3, and you now have that social sharing ripple effect starting. Well, understand the number one thing shared on social media is travel. And I mean, Facebook got 2 billion users without ever once running a commercial on television. That's how powerful you telling a few can be. Well, with our compensation program, we have a binary program. Binary meaning you have a left leg and a right leg. Just like your physical body has a left leg and a right leg. Assume you went out and sponsored 2 people. You sponsor me and Mary. Well, if the next person you bring on board, you put down below me, that does not hurt you in any way, shape, or form, but it very much helps me. Then you bring on someone else, you put them down below them, right? You're going to build 2 lines straight down. You're in a people helping people business, okay? Now, on the screen, I assume you went out and got 4. You only have to get 3 to be earning more than you're spending, right? But on the screen, I assume you got 4 so that the legs are balanced. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. And I'm going to assume that you did the platinum package, our number one seller, and you also bought that I want to go on vacation now package, right, for $9.99, the TRAVORIUM pack. So if you bring on your 4 people and they do that same thing, well, you're now earning more than you're spending, and you've earned $600 in bonuses. Well, if you're 4, tell a couple people each. That's going to give you 8 on the left, 8 on the right. Your residual income is now $400 to $700 per month. That's $5,000 to $8,000 per year. And oh, by the way, if you're 16 people on your team, all just sold 1 of those I want to go on vacation now packages, that's going to take your check to almost $2,000 for the month. Well, if you're 8 people on the left and 8 people on the right, tell a couple people each. You're now a 2-star director. Your residual income is $2,000 to $2,500 per month. That's $24,000 to $30,000 per year. You now got our championship ring that's made by a jeweler. The rings are gorgeous. We got a men's version and ladies version. And by the way, if you just get half of your team to sell just 1 of those I want to go on vacation now packages, that'll take your check up to $5,250 for the month. That's more than the average American worker. Well, if you get your 25 on the left and right, you just go out there and bring on a couple people each. You now got 63 on the left, 63 on the right. Your residual is now $30,000 to $40,000 per year. And oh, by the way, if you just get a fraction of your team to go out there and just make 1 sale of the I want to go on vacation now packages, that could be enough to take your check to $8,700 for the month. If you get your 63 on the left, 63 on the right to bring on just 1 person each, you just double the size of your team. You now got 125 on the left, 125 on the right. Your residual's $50,000 to $60,000 per year. And oh, by the way, if you just get 15% of your team to go out and just make 1 sale of the I want to go on vacation now packages, right? That's going to take your check to $12,850 for the month. And by the way, on that team of 125 on the left, 125 on the right, if you just get half of them to bring on 1 person, that's going to take your team to 188 left, 188 right. You're now an ambassador. Your residual is $90,000 to $110,000 per all kinds of perks. Our Louis Vuitton experience, take you shopping on the company credit card. Every year you get a vacation with the company pays for the airfare, 5-star accommodations, all kinds of excursions. You get to override the company every single month. You become a 3-star ambassador. They start handing out $8,000 watches. We get the men's version and ladies version. Here's some of our most recent 6-figure earners. We do have a lot of men succeeding in our company as well, but lately the ladies have dominated. Everyone on the screen, none of them had done anything like this before. All of them started part-time. All of them built from their mobile phone or laptop during the pandemic. Every one of them earning 6 figures.
And one thing I love about this company is that it's just so much more than just travel. And the fact that Uncle Sam say that there are 475 tax write-offs for having this home-based business, which I love to say is a phone-based business, because I do everything on my phone and I got 2 phones. But if you don't believe me that it's 475 tax write-offs if you get your home-based business, I'm going to show you. I didn't write this. Uncle Sam will pay you to run a home-based business. I love the fact that not only do I have a travel club membership, but my husband has one too, because I don't be liking to go with him. Don't tell him I said it, but I don't be liking to go with him all the time. So he go on his own little travel points, and I go on my own little travel points. Sometimes we go together, but because of this travel club, he was able to legally give himself a pay raise on his job. Hey, so we don't no longer have monthly residual bills. We have monthly residual business expenses. So with all of that being said, I am going to turn it over to Sasha and Marcy for Q&A. And here at Travorium, we say a better life requires a better way. So get you one of these memberships today. Over to you, Marcy and Sasha.
All right. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us for the entire presentation. If you guys have any questions, now is the time to unmute your mics or go ahead and put them in the chat. No question is a dumb question. So just feel free to ask away. We love questions.
And while they're jogging their memory for some questions, Sasha, can you please talk about the 3 types of people that we got in the room?
All right, so there's always 3 types of people in the room. We have that A person, and that A person is someone who says you had me at Dubai for $1. And if that's you, you can go ahead and get back with the person who invited you tonight and let them know that you're that A person. And then there's that B person who says, you know what, I like what I heard, but I need to move some money around or go talk with my significant other. That's fine too. Just get back with the person who invited you as well and let them know that you're a B person. And then there's that C person who says, okay, I don't like what I heard, but I know somebody who might be interested. So go ahead and refer them to the person who invited you tonight. We don't hold any grudges for you deciding to say no. We already decided to do it. We just want to share it with you and give you the opportunity to join the journey and have fun and travel for less. So don't ghost your person, get back to them and let them know A, B, or C, and we'll keep it moving. So thank you for joining us tonight. And if you have questions, now's the time, or go ahead and put them in the chat.
Also, I wanted to add one more thing. Maybe tonight wasn't your flavor. Maybe Friday Night Live is not your flavor. No worries, because we have plenty of presentations going on every single night. So make sure you get back with the person that invited you so you can get that Zoom ID. But we're here Tuesday nights with Squad Up. That's TJ the Boss and Minister Ronithia. Wednesday nights is our very own ambassador, 6-figure income earner Deborah Taylor for Wealth Wednesdays. And on Thursday, it's the King Team with Dr. Phyllis Terry and one-star director Regina Knight. That's my best friend name. Regina Johnson. And once again, Friday night, payday night, is our night. Marcy Thomas, Sasha Roberts, and myself, Tanya Evans Barnes. So I'm going to turn it over to Marcy for any closing remarks.
Okay, I think before we go, I'm see if Ambassador Deborah, if she has any voice that she can give us a testimony about the 2 fabulous trips that she went on recently.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Marcy, for giving me a few minutes. Great presentation. I never used that presentation, but great presentation. We have a lot of guests on here tonight. So first of all, I want to encourage you to put your name in the chat, because we have someone monitoring the chat. So if your friend invited you, we want you to get credit for it. I don't want to call I didn't want to call out on any names, but I want to show you a couple of things that I think that Todd may have missed in his presentation. You know, sometimes we can make it real for you. So I'm the real deal. I started in this business unemployed at almost 61 years old. I'm 65. I started because I was making over $100,000 a year, working for the government. The last president that I worked for was Barack Obama. I worked with his cabinet. And so I was at the top of my game, and I found myself unemployed. But I knew that my husband did well, so we were going to be okay. But I just wanted to travel. I love to travel. That's the best thing that I loved about my job. I got involved with this business. I was a travel agent. I still have my credentials for that, but I knew there was more. And to the guests, I just got into travel. And at that time, you could get an 8-day, 7-night vacation for $1 a night. And so like $1.39 or something crazy like that. So I tried it out. I started telling my friends, and here we have over 500 and something odd families that we've helped in the last 4 years. My husband also built a book of business as well. So he is a 3-star director, although he's going to be with Jesus as of a year ago. His business is still building. So whether you come in to just travel, or whether you just come in to build a book of business, you're not going to find. I was telling somebody today, as a travel agent, some people want to be a travel agent, and right now travel agents are not really making a lot of money unless they have a good sense of pulling clients. They're not making any money. And so this is one way of being able to do that. But if you really want to save money, a lot of times people think if you become a travel agent, you can save money. And you can save a little bit. You can do fam trips and things like that, but they make you work. They make you go tour, and I remember when I did sandals as an agent, I had to go to 4 resorts in one day. That's insane. I couldn't even enjoy the resort. So this is a very economical way of traveling, and we call it putting our vacations in layaway. I said, maybe some of y'all are too young to know about the layaway, but I ain't. You put your vacation in layaway. If you book with a travel agent, you got to pay a monthly, you got to pay a fee. But if you want to build a solid business, this is the company. I mean, it really is. We get a lot of perks. The CEO is very kind, him and his wife. We just did the Louis Vuitton experience in Paris. I could pull up the video for that, because there's a lot of women on here. They may want to see that. It was absolutely amazing. It was just amazing. I had to make a film. And that's when they give you a black card. I have a $750 silk scarf and almost a $3,000 purse. I just got my car cleaned. I've earned a car since I've been in this business. I've only been in 4 years. 4 years, 4.5, a little bit over half. And God has truly blessed. And so I'm saying that to say that if you want to travel, and you want to travel economically, this is the best business for you. If you want to earn an income, and a legitimate income where it's not going to crash, it's going to continue continue to earn. If you just need the tax advantages of a home-based business, this is for you. Or if you just want to travel with your family economically, like I travel with my family. My family, me and my children are getting ready to go to Mexico, all of us, and everybody got their own room because I don't sleep with nobody. My husband going to be with Jesus. So they got to have their own club, to have their own room. And even my husband had his own, but sometimes I didn't want to sleep with him either. So if you have any questions, I'm gonna pull this ambassador pair strip up. But if you have any questions, please let us answer your questions. Get your questions answered. I promise you, it is not one of those things. This ain't no pyramid scheme. This ain't none of that. It's the real deal, Holyfield. And either you can see us at the beach or you can see us at the bank, but you're gonna see us. And some of y'all gonna be like some of our friends, and you're gonna come and you're gonna say, girl, I knew I should have did that. I should have did that a year ago. I got some of my friends say I should have did that 4 years ago. I should have did it when you told me. Then I'd be where you is. You probably would be. You probably would be. So questions, come on, y'all. Answer. Don't have to beg you for the questions. Again, make sure you put your name in the chat or tell us who invited you so that whoever invited you can get credit. Now I've been looking at this lady with this white hair. Yeah, you know who I'm talking to with the big smile, white hair. You got to say something because you just as pretty. I want my hair to be that. I will not turn gray. Who invited you tonight?
I'm hi, Miss Deborah. I enjoyed you last night too. My name is Letitia Hunt, or Ann, and I joined with Robert and Vicki McGee. And
Okay.
I'm just sucking in everything that I can learn. And because I'm not a big traveler, but the more I see the travel adventures, the more I'm like, well, maybe you are a travel person. So I'm just glad to be here. God is so good. And I was a registered nurse for 45, or still am a registered nurse for 45 years. So I'm still in the game. I'm still in the game. And this is much easier than nursing. So thank you, Ms. Deborah.
Exactly. You a beautiful woman, and you deserve.
Thank you.
You deserve. I tell people, live your best life. I'm gonna live my best life. When they lay me down, they gonna say, my daughter say, I'm the new 40, right?
Yeah.
When they lay me to rest and say ashes to ashes, the world ain't gonna owe me a thing. And that's the season, because we in our generation, we worked hard, but we need to learn how to play hard as well. So
I love that.
We have 3 ways to help you to make some money, to save money, make money, and grow money. And we want to show you how to master all 3 of them. But I want to show you this film. Now, for our guests, some of the vacations that they didn't show, one was Phuket. This is one we just went to in New Orleans. In New Orleans, we had breakfast every day. The breakfast was $33. It wasn't but $399. But then we got 2 tickets, to a conference that was $250. So you subtract $250 from $399, and then you subtract breakfast. We didn't pay anything for this trip. These are some of the trips that are coming up when you've seen that picture. This is actually the Grand Palladium called Lady Hamilton. Look it up. It's one of the most expensive brands of hotels in Jamaica. This is the Milan. I'm not going to go through these trips. I'm trying to get to the thing, but they just so good. So y'all look, flashlight. This is where we just came from. I just actually got back from Paris, France, 5 days and 4 nights. And then I left there. I actually stayed there 7 days, 8 days or something like that. And then we left there, and then we flew over to Venice. And it was $379, but the breakfast was 29 euros, which was about $33. Some people trying to get in, like $33 for us. So that was to 2 people. That was $66 a day. So you take $66 from $379. How much do we actually pay to be in Paris? We have Dr. Terry, I call her Apostle. She just took a group to Greece. They actually paid $199 plus their points to go to Athens, Greece, and then they flew over to Paris. This is a trip that we just took. Just got back about a week ago. These are some of my friends, and we were actually in Venice, and on Venice, everything is on the water. So if you're scared of water, you don't want to go to Venice, and you got to get in a boat. So we were actually in a little yacht type boat there. This is some of us hanging out. This is actually the breakfast that we got for free at the hotel that we were staying at, which happened to be the Hyatt. This is the car that I earned, and I earned this car during the pandemic in 2020, but I didn't get it until 2021. And I say, if you can earn a car during a pandemic when people wasn't traveling, people were still joining this business. Our biggest growth in our business was during the pandemic. These are some of the, as she said, the new earners. We actually have a guy that finally earned in the US, Ryan Vanderpool, a couple weeks ago. This is the Louis Vuitton experience. We just had it at the beginning of August. And as you can see, I need some friends, right? But my friends was talking about, I had the biggest bag. I did. I tried to buy the biggest purse I could find in there, and I did. Whoops. Oh, I'm touching it. Oh, Lord. That is actually a dressing area in the Louis Vuitton in Paris. So as you can see, it's very real business, and they treat you very well. I was blessed to have that experience. We had quite a few people who went to Paris. I think we had almost 25 or 30 people that came from the United States that went to Paris on that particular trip. We had almost over 500 people from France there for a conference as well. We had people there from parts of Spain as well. And so again, if you have any questions, we just definitely want to get them answered tonight. So questions.
Feel free to open up your mics and ask away.
And if you just came in and you missed the presentation, you'll have to come back Tuesday. Or somebody can, the person that invited you can actually send you a presentation. No questions? All hearts and minds clear? Let me see.
Hi, I'd like to say something. This is Vicki McGee. Unfortunately, I'm in the store, but I just wanted to say hello to everyone. And Miss Deborah, you are amazing. Your story was the first story I heard when I was in Jamaica, and I came from Jamaica hungry, on fire. Fire went out, went to Paris, met some amazing women. Fire got lit again, and I'm still lit. I'm going to stay lit. And I brought my beautiful sister-in-law in with me. And I told her and shared with her how amazing the conference was in Paris and how amazing the people were. And David Hart, Miss Deborah, Kayla, and everybody on our team, Tyrone. I can't even call everybody's name because everybody has been helping me on my team and on the other team, all of our teams that make up Trevorium. So I wanted to just say thank you to everybody for encouraging me, to keeping the fire lit, keeping me just motivated. And my team does that. And what I want to say about, I call her Ann and I call her sis. My sis, she is just amazing. She called me one night and she was posting a video and I was like,
Miss Vicky, you went back on mute.
Yeah, Miss Vicky, you went on mute.
oh Lord. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm at the store. But anyway, she's amazing. I was thanking everybody. And because for me, I have to stay in this mindset. It comes and it goes, and I'm fighting every minute. When those voices try to take control of me, I switch the mindset, and that's what I'm constantly doing. But what I'm telling everybody is, if I can do this, everybody can do this. I was not a stick and stay. I'm a stick and stay. And I'm going places in this business. I believe it. The ladies at the conference who didn't even know me, touched me, couldn't even speak the same language, and told me how amazing I was. And I'm like, okay, people keep telling me that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there where I believe it too. But what I'm saying right now is I'm on a journey. I'm taking people with me, whoever wants to go and travel for less. I introduced it to my family, and I stood in front of them and I said, my vision is to travel the world for less and take my family with me. And I said, some of you are going to come and some of you are not going to come. I said, and you can travel if that's the only thing you want to do, or if you want to travel and do the business, there's an opportunity for you. I'm simply just sharing you an opportunity. I said, so I'm on a journey, and whoever wants to go with me, we're going. So I just wanted to say that. And thank you, sis, for joining me and believing in me and believing in Trevorium, because I totally believe in Trevorium.
All right. I remember you, Miss Vicky.
I know. I hide from Miss Deborah because I was like, I'm not that same person you met the first time in Jamaica, but your story stuck with me. And every time I hear your story, I can hear it 1,000 times. I hear something different, but it's always great and amazing. And
it's always changing, honey. It's always, I'm telling you, if adversity, trials, tribulation, death, right now I got water in one ear and one eardrum is sucked in, everything. But I'm telling you, God is faithful. And if you really do, you got to think about this. I want y'all to think about this. Young folks can't even imagine this. Back in the day, we were taught to go to school, get a good education, and get a job, and work that job 30 years, 40 years, and retire. And I was on my job a total of 20, well, the job that I had, I was on that job 41 years. The last 30 of it, I was in management. The last 11 of it, I was in upper management. And it took me almost to 30 years to make over six figures. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't even try to make six figures. I didn't even try really until recently to really build this business. I mean, I did good. My goal was to get the $1,500 and match my Social Security. That's all I wanted. Because I said, if I turned 62, I knew exactly what they was going to give me, because I wasn't waiting to 65. That's the truth. And I had no idea that I would be in the place that I am now. But if it takes you 4 years, if you do this as a business and it takes you 4 years or 5 years to make six figures, some of y'all ain't even making that on your jobs. You're not doing it. And if nothing else, if you get an extra $600, $1,500 a month, you can travel and go wherever you want to go when you want to go. you know, how you want to go. It's nothing like time freedom and money freedom. And I didn't realize that when I went to the BMW, I took my car in for the first time. I'm testifying now. Took my car in for the first time since I got it. And I didn't know that BMWs, you could drive it for 10,000 miles before you have to have that oil change. Did y'all know that? Lord have mercy. Okay, we'll share the incentive trip. And they treated you so kind and nice and gave me a nice little BMW loaner. And I said, my God, I worked all these years. Maybe some of y'all, you know, that's what y'all did, but I got my first luxury car at 64. And all them hard hours I worked. So I'm just saying that is this experience. Somebody said they wanted us to share the incentive trips. Is that what I saw?
There's a question in chat from Tamara. Can someone share about the incentive trip?
Okay, so people can testify about the incentive trip. We get one free incentive trip a year. And get you a plane ticket or whatever, and you go. And so in the United States, they like 4 and 3 days. I actually did Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, and it was beautiful. It was just amazing. I was in a junior suite. She went to Cancun, and I think she paid $188. She could say what she paid. I know that another young man that went on the incentive trip, he went to Thailand. Our 2-star director, he went to Thailand. I think his taxes was $153. I know, Sasha, you did Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, I did Las Vegas, and before the upgrade, it was like $85. But I upgraded to a 1-bedroom suite and got, and that was like $115 for the taxes.
So you get that vacation on top of all the vacations. Now that one is a company that we partner with. It's not part of Travorium, but so far I haven't had any complaints about the vacation. Only one, and they went to Galveston, and they said the beach was rocky and something else, but we ain't got control over the beach, right? And they didn't, you know, so that's what the free trip incentive is. So if you just come in for that, I mean, you just want a free trip.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, this is Kathy Brown. I took an incentive. I'm driving and talking. Okay, pull over to unmute my phone. I took an incentive and I went to Atlantic City just to go, just to see. Okay, and it was fabulous. And I only paid like $128, and that was the taxes and an upgrade. So I think before I upgraded, it was $96. But then again, I wanted to share how my son went to Paris before we did. And he went in July with his wife, and they used that incentive trip in July. And I think he said he only paid $152 in taxes to go for 4 nights and 5 days. And they were in like community type setting, and how fabulous it was. And he went to Paris, and I think they did more things than we did. So those incentive trips are fabulous. And I got one that's coming up in November that I found last year to Puerto Vallarta, 6 nights and 7 days, all inclusive. And I don't know how I found it, but I just kept clicking, and that was in our incentive. So it pays to go out there and look and see what's out there.
All right. All right. Well, did that answer your question? All right.
All right. Let's see.
When
She said,
she
yes,
said
it did.
it pays to go out there, does she mean going to the your back office to check things out? I'm not understanding that.
Yes, ma'am. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
to really understand, once you get in, you
Mhm.
just need to go to your back office sometimes and just look at stuff. Just
Look at it. Okay.
put something in and where you want to go. Just think of, it's a place back there I can't pronounce. And it looked so good. I still can't pronounce it. But I'm gonna go to that joker because it's free. And and I found out that it's actually a big casino in Japan somewhere, right? But it's sit on an island. And I can't pronounce it, but I'm going. And as soon as I find me a friend that want to go with me that can't pronounce it, we all good. Tanya always say, we can go places that we can't even pronounce. Things that people only dream about, we can actually do it. And don't cost us an arm and a leg.
It's funny that you say that. Wednesday night, we had a question about Martha's Vineyard. And so I looked it up, and it's in our back office. So we even have access to Martha Stewart's Vineyard.
That's for rich people. We rich. Yes, ma'am. Any other questions? I see Apostle Chase on here, a Terry Perkins, a Kimberly that I don't recognize. Hi, Kevin Watkins. Joyce McCoy, do you have any questions? Anybody? Just any last minute questions?
Hi, I'm Terry Perkins. I was invited by Sharon Johnson. I mean, I know it's Sharon Parker, so Sharon Jones. And we went to school together, high school together, a long time ago. So when she invited me, I said, oh, I know if you're interested in it, it's got to be something good because she doesn't mess around. So, and I missed the introduction because I was trying to get in. So I'm going to have her send me whatever I can look at and catch on. But it sounds very interesting. And I like to travel. So I'm saying, wait a minute, is this something I can, travel and get discounts? Because I'm looking to go to Paris. So when I hear you talk about this, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, God is here. He I want to go to Paris. I make that kind of money. How in the world am I there? So I am so interested. I'm not going to talk long, but I will talk to Sharon afterwards, and she will let me know what to do and how to meet you guys, because everybody sounds like pleasant people. Whether I join or not, it's just a pleasure to meet you, ladies and gentlemen. And it sounds like something
awesome. Yes, they have several trips to Paris. I think they're going to do another one, but those, or else you can do the incentive trip. You can get the free trip to Paris. It's left up to you, however you want to do it. But we look forward to you joining. Make sure you get back with Miss Sharon with any questions. If she can't answer them, she'll definitely call me.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Kimberly, or anybody else, do you have any questions? McCoy, Miss Chase. Y'all, I can't see everybody.
I see my guest on Lindell. Do you have any questions?
All right. Well, it's Friday night.
Yeah, and the night is still young. So I don't see any more questions in the chat. So Coach D, thank you so much for your testimony, and our other business partners. You guys are amazing. You rock. We love hearing your stories. And I just want to thank all our guests for coming. Please contact the person that invited you if you have any questions. Okay, Lindell says no questions for now. Awesome. So without further ado, we're going to close tonight out.
Sasha, did y'all check the see if anybody won my money?
Oh, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Sharon Jones won tonight. Ooh,
I did.
congratulations.
All right.
Awesome, Sharon.
All right.
Congratulations.
All right. All right. Well, send me over your Cash App or your Zelle, and congratulations. And she's part of the builders group, so she get double. So she get $100. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right. Well, we thank God. Thank all of our guests again for coming. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, and all of you that have given a testimony. And we look forward to you joining us at the beach or at the bank or at both. God bless.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.